Alright guys, welcome back for another Hearthstone, or sorry, Asdivine Hearts video, and we had just finished off a series of dialogue. We're about to go into the Gutenberg Castle to see what's going on with the Queen. We're not yet aware she's under the control of the Shadow Deity, so we're about to find out. And we can simply take this pathway. Yeah, so now we're out, and we need to walk over to our little boat. Well, actually, we're just going to run north. And we'll go to the castle here. Looks like someone's coming. Soldiers in the castle. I should go speak with them. Wait, Zach, something is wrong. They're all marching strange. We must find the light deity and those conspirators. High priestess and the light deity. They appear to be looking for us. Speaking of, after entering Phantasma, we went entirely off the map, which means the Queen is probably worried about us, but you feel uneasy about the situation, right? I don't blame you, because I sense Nox magic coming from them. What are you saying? The castle has fallen into their hands? Possibility isn't zero, I'll say that much. Then Her Majesty and Olivia could be in grave danger. For the time being, I suggest we go observe what's happening there. Good idea, but how do we slip past these soldiers? We got an airship. You're right. We do, don't we? But it's still over by Phantasma, so we'll need to warp it here. Felix, no can do. Then start focusing your powers more than you are. Who do you think I am? A servant answering your every beck and call? Well, if you can't help, we'll have to find another way around. Let us try following the coast north. There should be a road that was recently cleared of a landslide. And for the looks of it, we should be able to reach the capital using it. Then what are we waiting for? Let's hurry. Okay, so now we have to run north. And if you see our map, we're going to run north all the way up this little path here. And we're going to loop around and go into the city that way. So it's a little bit of a hike, but we can do it. Running north. And we're going to keep running north here. And up some more. Now, a very interesting thing starts to happen. You saw in the last battle. You get to the point where you are a higher level than the monsters you run into, and in which case you just instantly win the battle. It says you are overcome with a sense of victory. And that means that the enemies you're fighting are too low of a level for the game to consider it a worth fight. So it's nice that we get to skip a lot of these battles because we are a higher level at this point. Now let's go ahead and run over here. We're going to loop down. And we'll keep going down. Kind of hug this wall here. We checked our map again. We need to go a little bit south and then around. And I think there's a way to squeeze in by this pond, but I know the west way I actually went around on the left-hand side, so we'll go ahead and do that. There we go. Now we can run straight to Gutenberg Castle. Well, we made it back to the city, but the powers of the Shadow Deity are strong. The air is stifling. I don't feel well. That's odd, I don't feel any different. That's due to your lack of magical abilities, though I wish I were in your shoes right now. Felix, cats don't wear shoes, and about Celine's, that's quite alright. It is true, I have felt less than others in the past about my magical deficiency, but now I realize that there are many other things I cannot do. I have learned from Zach it does not change my worth as a person. Good for you, Celine. Besides, my lack in this scenario is actually turned to my advantage. However, should you need a shoulder to bear you up, I ask you to say so. No thanks, but thank you. If that is your choice, then I will respect it. Alright, what's the plan now? We need to get closer to the castle so I can feel out where the shadow energy is coming from. Lead the way. Okay, now we simply run to the castle. Very easy. And before we can, there's a cutscene that will trigger here. Where are the guards? I have a bad feeling about this. Look, they're behind us. And in front of us, we're surrounded. It was all a trap. Oh, darn. Olivia, arrest them all. Yes, priestess. Hate to say this, but it's time to get rough with these guys. Right. Wait. What for? Are you saying we should let them arrest us? Yes. Celine, trust Olivia, or rather, trust me. Ugh, if you say so. Zach, why are you standing down? It's alright. Do what Celine says. Then we should surrender our weapons. And once again, we find ourselves in the jail. I never guessed we would end up here again. This is humiliating. So what's the plan now? The chain wrap on my body prevents me from using my powers. Like I could tell you. You mean you just believe this Olivia woman without a plan? Yes, Celine said to trust her. Smooth move that was. I apologize for getting you all into this. I'm not one to complain now we're in this mess, but I would like to know your reasoning for trusting her. It was the look in her eyes. Her eyes, she appears to be well aware of what's going on, and her eyes seem to indicate as such. That's insane. Isn't it? I think so myself. Quiet. Someone's coming. How unsightly you look there, sister, or should I say, Celine. I assume you understand what's going on here, am I right? The shadow deity is now in control of the castle, and there is nothing you can do about it. Have you nothing to say? Ugh. Priestess, any more could kill her. I suppose I will stop here for today then. Celine, I warn you not to try anything, or you will surely regret it. Celine, don't you have anything to say to her? Her magic skills have grown much stronger than before, that is certain. As her past mentor, I am proud of her. What are you saying? You still believe her now after being attacked like that? I do. I can't understand how you can think that way. So what do we do now then, Celine? It seems that the cell has served its purpose. We should now escape from here. Escape? How exactly? I have served here many years in the castle, as you know, and you should also realize I know much more than a few years. So, she gave us the key. How nice of her. You must hurry. Do not hesitate to make noise in order to free everyone, so long as we all escape. I'm on it. Nice little cutscene of everyone getting untied. Celine, so what was the purpose of us being down here? I believe I would receive a message from Olivia, and as expected, she delivered one with a key. To where? I cannot say for sure without deciphering what it says in this paper. This is a pinnacle. Is this pinnacle able to warp those here at the castle's safety in the event of emergency? Using it should transport us outside the castle walls. What is all this racket down there? It sounds like the guards have heard us. Hey, this is our equipment. Could luck be any more on our side? Now, we'll be able to leave here without being defenseless. Why? Hurry, let's go. Right. Now we warped ourselves outside of the castle. I know I've seen this place before. Looks like that's Lago Woods over there. It appears we were transported much farther away than I had anticipated we would. This isn't the time to be analyzing the situation. The castle soldiers must have already noticed us missing. Then, why don't we head to the orphanage? We should be safe there. The orphanage, as in where you are from. Then once we arrive, may I ask for sufficient time to decode this message? Not a problem. There should be room there for you to use. Okay, then let's make our way to Chaldea Orphanage. Okay, so let's check our map here, and we simply run through the woods, and then to the orphanage. Very simple. And I will go ahead and keep running. You may notice the monsters we encounter will not fight us because we're a much higher level, so it's very easy to skip through here. overwhelm the enemy for an incredible victory. Oh, nice. And we get experience for that. Take the opposite of running away. Enemies run from you. Just keep running. Not gonna talk too much, nothing much to say. And down here, and keep running, and we should be out of the woods. Okay, now let's simply run to the orphanage right up here. And enter another cutscene. Zach, Stella, I'm glad to see you made it back without any trouble. Hey, Zach is back. And Stella, too. Shannon, how many times do I have to tell you to call me Miss Heimert? But, what is this all of a sudden? Actually, they came this way. It sounds like they caught up with us. Then we'll have to deal with them here. Take the children inside. Thank you for this, Miss Heimert. Hurry inside, all of you. Okay. Yeah, run inside. What about... Don't worry about it, Miss Heimert. She can more than handle herself. Now let's not stay out here any longer. What are you people thinking? Coming armed in full battle array to a place like this, don't you know it'll scare the children? I apologize. I take it you're the matron, Miss Heimert. We are presently pursuing the felons, Zach, Eloise, and Party. Have you seen them? That I have not. However, this is the first news I've heard of them being involved in a criminal business. But rest assured, if I see them, I'll take them back to the castle myself. We know they are from here, Miss Heimert. If you are hiding them, no, it will not go unpunished. Did you not hear me? I said I haven't seen them. Now, if you intend to barge in and search the place, I'll contend with even you to protect the safety of my children. Are you attempting to obstruct an investigation? Wait. I assume I can take you at your word they're not here? Must I say it again? No, ma'am, we apologize for the sudden intrusion. We may have lost them in the woods. Let us head back and scour the area again. If I find out you're lying to us, my Heimert, you had better be prepared to face the consequences. Sigh. The kind of trouble these kids bring home with them. Yeah, this just happens every day, you know. So, that's what happened and why we came back here. I see. So we have a squabble between two deities, and now a parallel world to top it off. Who would have expected you could get in so much trouble? I know it may sound hard to believe, but that's all true. I wasn't doubting you from the start. And does it mean, yes, you're welcome to stay until you get contents of that note deciphered? Thank you, Miss Heimert. Once we figured out where we're headed, looks like we'll have to find a way to get past the soldiers. They're policing the entire kingdom and its borders. It doesn't seem like Luna's talisman works either. Maybe it has to do with the fact that they're clearly seen as a threat at this world. Then, what about using the airship? While we know where it's at, the distance is far too great for me to transport it here without using magic. In that case, maybe it's best I call in a favor. I don't know if she'll help, but she has been reliable in the past, and she's a good friend of mine. So what you're saying is this friend of yours is more powerful than a deity? Rather than that, I would say the fundamental rules she plays by are different. You'll see what I mean if you meet her in person. Interesting. Anyhow, I should take care of the most of your problems, so why not rest here? We'll do that. Party now has free time available, so we'll go ahead and talk to the characters to build their trust level up. We'll start with Celine. She's just standing right over here. I wonder if she's trying to decipher that note. I should get her a drink. But I wonder what she likes. I see you're working hard at that, Celine, but don't forget to take a break, huh? Did you make this for me? Yeah, but it's probably not as good as Stella's or Shannon's, though. Actually, it's quite good. Thank you for taking time to make this, Zach. Zach's trust level has increased to Celine. That's good. Now we can go find the others. So let's run over here real quick. Okay, we can go find the others. I'm gonna go outside. I'm gonna talk to Uriel. Miss Hybrid seems to be very tolerant and an excellent cook too, but would you consider her an ideal woman? She's more of a mother figure. I don't know about my real birth mother, so I can't say much there, but if I had to give one name, I'd most likely answer with Shannon as my ideal. That's not exactly what I meant. Maybe I should rephrase the question. Do you think women who can cook are attractive? Depends on what they can cook. Understood, but I'll add cooking to my list of necessary skills to have. Well, I look forward to seeing what you can make. Please do. I'll earn my way to your heart through your stomach. Zach's trust level's increased too. Let's go back inside. And we can run up the stairs. And let's go talk to Stella. Although it's been a while since we were last here at the orphanage, I feel so relaxed. That's because this is home for us. And like they say, home is where the heart is. That's right. Now let's make sure we'll be able to come back here whenever we need to. You said it. Okay, so that increases trust level with Stella, and now we gotta find Felix, which he is, I believe, one of these rooms. There he is. Okay. She. Well, don't you appear to be more friendly with the kids than the last time we were here? I'm not going to play with them if that's what you're interested in. I'm merely allowing them to be in my presence. Thanks, Felix. I'm sure they're happy to just have you around. Originally, it was to make you happy. Huh? Did you say something? Did I? Under your breath? Yeah, but whatever. Zach's trust level has increased. Okay, so now we can go to bed. We'll simply walk into this room. Maybe I should get some sleep. Good idea. Zach, could we talk a bit? Oh, Uriel. What's the matter? I can't sleep. Rather than that, no, actually, yes. When I get to thinking about the future, I start to feel uneasy. Uneasy? Why? It's about Olivia. I still can't convince myself to trust her. The truth is, I didn't want to say anything that would cause a problem, but I can't understand why everyone is so willing to trust her themselves. I mean, she attacked Celine, and even the key she gave us could lead to a trap, yet you can all believe her. Uriel. I'm sorry, I know it's probably just overreacting, given my tendency to doubt others, but don't blame yourself, Uriel. Sometimes it takes one not seeing things the way everyone else does to discover the truth. However, there's one assumption I should correct. It's not Olivia I believe in, but rather Celine. I can only guess Stella and Felix are the same way. I don't understand. Do you remember what Celine said back at the castle? She told us to trust her. She never said anything about her sister. To Celine, Olivia may be someone she can trust. However, in our case, not so. I think she picked up on that. Conversely, that's not the deal with Celine. After coming this far together, we know we can trust her. But even trusting her, if her sister is bent on betraying us, the end result would be no different. While that's true, having someone believe in you means you can muster more strength than you normally could. And with all that strength together, it amounts to something. If anything else, trust is a lot closer than you think. For instance, you might not buy weapons from a dealer you don't know, but maybe a shop selling them you do. Now you mention it, that is true. Uriel, nobody's going to make you trust anyone, just believe in those you feel have earned it. Once you've done it, see where it goes. Maybe one day that trust will turn out to be greater strength to you than you could have ever imagined. Wow, I got the life coach, Zach, over here. Zach, Uriel, do you believe Celine is someone worthy of your trust? No question. Then let's believe in her and do the best we can. If we do that, I believe we'll be able to face whatever comes our way. Then I'll do my best to believe in her too. I guess I should probably be getting to bed now, huh? Thanks for listening to my concerns. I knew it. You're my hero after all, Zach. There's no one like you who can drive away my fears the way you can. Now, I guess it's good night. What was that all about? Well, I guess if she's feeling better, then I should be happy myself. Yeah, Zach, what have you gotten yourself into? I deciphered the message. It appears the key Olivia gave me was for a door in a cipher temple. She did not write anything else, but I believe it should be the item we need to make some headway in our present situation. Good work, Celine. As a reward, I'll rub my body up against your... Don't do it, Felix! Ooh, catnip. Speaking of Cipher Temple, that was where we came across the statue of the light deity, but was there even a door where we could get through? We'll know for sure by going there. Besides, there's always a chance we can overlook something the first time. That is no doubt true. Let's hurry. Celine, about yesterday, I want to apologize. Uriel, what is it all about? Until yesterday, I didn't think we should trust Olivia. The fact is, I still don't. But being on the same team, I should have believed in you. That's why I want to do what I can to support you. Aw. You have my gratitude. Now let us do this together. I'm sure Zach must have said something to her. No way, she'd be too nice. Alright. Now all that's left is this cat. Quit pawing that catnip, you. Now, what's the deal with the airship? I wasn't pawing anything. Given all the leaf shreds on the ground, I'm hardly convinced. Clear his throat. You'll find the airship just outside the orphanage. It was moved here last night with a little help from a certain someone. I wonder if it was Shannon's friend. Did you see her? I did. It was half-mast tonight when... We get a little cutscene here. That should about do it. Yes. And you have my thanks. However, do you mind my asking who exactly you are? You're the first woman I've met with such incredible strength. Well, I would love to tell you. My line of work forbids me from answering that question. However, be assured, unless it's a major problem, I never get involved. In that case, what can I do to repay you? How about letting me give you a back scratch? Huh? I'll take that as a yes. Now let's get started. Wait, those nails look way too... Meowsers! Actually, forget about the rest of the story. If you say so, I can hardly imagine what happens. Oh, right. Let me give you this. We received a heart jewel. This is really a jewel. It doesn't fit my Rubik's. At present, it's empty, but supposedly it's automatically filled and unleash its power when the time is right. I can't tell you anything more about it than that. Then you hold on to this suspicious looking thing. Sorry, but I'm all paws. Fine then, you sneaky feline. Shall we be going? Zach, Stella. So you're really heading out, are you? Yeah, it seems time isn't on our side right now. Then promise me you'll come back safely. You have our reward. Now let's go, everybody. Hey, Zach, before you head out, I just wanted to let you know I recently started carrying equipment. Have a look and see if there's anything you need. Timing couldn't have been more impeccable. Let's see what you got. Alright, that was actually really good timing. Hello there, my fair friends. Might I inquire if you're smart regarding battle efficient? More than sufficient. In that case, okay. So he teaches you about items and whatnots, and we should be able to buy stuff here. So we will go ahead. We already have a gold whip. We can go ahead. We're not going to get a gold tail because it actually lowers the intelligence stat. That's more important. And gold parasol also lowers intelligence stat, which is really important here. We can go ahead and grab a Vesta. I'm going to buy one for Zach. And we're going to leave the gold dress alone. Again, anything that lowers intelligence is really not that good for us. But we can get a gold fan. And I believe that's everything. Go ahead and equip this. There we go. Alright, perfect. Now let's simply run down. And there's an airship. It's just like magic. So if you look at where we need to go, it's all the way, like literally directly north, just all the way at the very tip of this world. Now, normally that'd be a really hard place to get to, but we can simply use our airship, and it's actually quite quick. Let's go all the way up here. And see, we don't even have to fight battles because we're so high level right now. Let's keep going. And take a look at the map. We were right where we needed to be. That was like really fast. Now we have to actually fly over here to where the grass is before we can land the airship. Get the little icon. And now let's run north. And into the temple. Now we won't initiate any fights until we go into this other room here. So we have to run over to the left-hand side and then click on this door. Is there a door? Yep. There was a door. It opened. The door must react to the magic of the key. It's this power I'm feeling. Could be a legion in there. Naturally, I would have expected Zach to notice, but you did well sensing his presence too. I just had a feeling that may be the case, but does this mean we're looking for a fight? I prefer to avoid one, if possible. If more than anything else, the last one seemed to be seeking my understanding and help and putting a halt to Nox's plans. That's why I doubt this one will be wishing to fight us. Then maybe it all depends on our persuasiveness. It's very possible this area is unlike we've entered before in Asdivine, and we should be cautious of powerful monsters. Understood. So this area down here is like a normal dungeon. We will be encountering monsters we'll have to fight, so I'll be skipping through these fights. Let's go down here and then north. Let's keep running north here. And we'll go over to the right hand side. Grab this chest. I'll get some void shock stones. And let's keep running over here. And okay, let's run. Grab this chest over here. The spell tablet's nice. And let's run back up here. There we go. Now running. Okay, let's keep running right. And then up. And then down, grab this chest. In this chest, we got some hardy peels, and let's go down here. Grab another chest. Pokey fruits. Okay, let's run up here. And then down. Okay, let's run here. And another room. Very similar to the one we just left. Right up here. Okay, let's grab this chest. Milk stop fruit. Nice. Okay, now let's run over here. And let's run up. We're gonna run north. We'll run north here. Then to the left. Okay, let's run down. And up here, grab this chest here. Crystal Parasol, which is actually a really good parasol, but we're not going to equip it because the room one is slightly better in terms of intelligence buff. Alright, let's run back. There we came. And we can run over here now, to the left. Alright, and to the right. Or left. To the left. And down. Okay, let's keep running down here. And we can see the Legion over in the corner, so we know we're about to get into a fight. Okay, grab the chest. Yeah, a Truff's Rubik. This is a really good Rubik. It's a huge Rubik. So we'll go ahead and use that. In the meantime, we can run on here. Okay, let's keep running over here. And let's go down here. And we can continue to the right hand side to grab a chest. The Mighty Salt. And let's run down here. Okay, and run over to the left here. Long way. Get a double chest room. Mighty Jewel. And a crystal dress. Awesome. Let's run back. Okay. Now let's run back. And down here. Continue to the left now. And keep running. Straight line, nice and easy. And we're going to heal up. Now, just around this bend is a fight we'll be getting into But I think this is enough for this episode, so thank you guys so much for watching. I will show you guys the fight in the next episode, so stay tuned for that. Until then, have a good one. Peace out.